say I'm glad to be here on today. My cousin Stephanie asked me to do this, so I didn't mind trying to do it. I do want to say that we have lost quite a few siblings on the Odell side of the family. Amen. So I want to say that we do have we had Dexter Chambers. Evangelist Lane, most of y'all know her as Piggy. Amen. And Ricky, I imagine I was about 3 when he passed. And then about a year back, I guess, we lost my brother Barry. Amen. So I want to say to you all that's got your brothers and sisters, you blessed. And continue to love on each other. But I wanted to say that I wanted to kind of go back a little bit on back in history, and I was just thinking, every time I think about the older days, I think about some of y'all call the Grandma Scrap. Amen. But I call the mom. Most of us around in our little area, we call the mom. I don't know what I'm trying to see Anthony's name right now. There he is. But we know as mom. Amen. But y'all gonna have to excuse me, though y'all don't know me. I'm a church boy, man, so amen is just a regular way of speaking. So, but I can remember the time that my daddy passed when I was about 8 years old. So I had nothing but women that raised me. And I hear a lot of times people say, that a woman can't raise a man, but you're looking at a man today. But the thing is, a woman probably can't raise a man, but you got to start when they die here. And so my grandma instilled a whole lot of stuff in me, and those of y'all that knew me when I was growing up, Dion, I stayed in trouble. That was one of the most she stayed on me. But, as I was gotten older, I realized that she was trying to prepare me for this thing called life. And man, I was thinking the other day, and I said a lot of things. Seemed like that woman whooped me for about at least the thing I done. Stayed on me now. But I never will forget. It was a time, and she instilled in me at an early age. But I was bad. I was bad about 10. And so she told me one day, I came in and she said, "You want something to eat?" I said, yeah. She said, "I know Curry don't feed you." I said, "No, she hadn't, Mom." She said, "I'm gonna fix you this plate, but you better eat it." So she fixed me this plate, and I played over. And she said, "If you come back over here and you don't eat this food and you tell me something that ain't true," she said, "I'm gonna get you." Little time went by. Came over one morning, and if anybody knew Mama, she really didn't eat no breakfast. She ate some toast and some sausage and her coffee. And so I came in one morning, she said, "Shawty, you done ate?" I said, "No, ma'am." She said, "I know Curly done fed you." But listen now, so she got up and cooked me some grits. Cooked me a little trim and put it on a plate. Cool. I played over. Hey, y'all know what those y'all that know her, she humped around her. She said, "You is not gonna get up from that table if you eat the grits." So, me being a child, I thought about that. I said, now if I know what I know now then, she went out there humming, and I knew that I had to eat the grits. She went out there, I took the grits and put them in my pocket. But I'm telling y'all, me knowing what I know now then, I should have known. She should have known I ain't eat the grits this quick. But she came back in there, she said, she was just a honey. And I thought I had got away with it. Man, that woman put a whooping on me. I'm telling you, but that's just the kind of woman she was. She said what she meant what she said. I'm talking about, those of us my age and older, we knew who Mama was. And I'm telling you, everything on the hill respected her in her place. And that was down to the dog. I can remember we had a dog named Posey. And Posey decided he was going to run the cat. The cat came across the porch, Posey was in behind. Mama hollered out there, Posey, what are you doing? Posey looked around, she said, come here. Posey dropped, y'all, you can't make this up. Posey dropped his head, came up there, Mama wore him out. I'm telling y'all now. Mama wore Posey out. And look at I came back right now. Probably about an hour or two later, Posey was laying down, cat was laying down beside. Can't make it up. I'm telling you, I'm sharing with y'all. I think about right now, that woman is still so much in me. And I said, man, I was around this woman too much. Right now, I can't ride elevator. I'm scared to ride them good right now. Because she would take me, when she used to take us to the hospital, and see Uncle Buddy, when he was in the hospital, we always took the stand. And she always would talk to me, and she would talk down and talk bad about the elevator. And when I got married, my wife didn't understand. She said, baby, I said, baby, I can't fool with the elevator. She said, baby, you can't be that scared of the elevator. She talked me into getting on that elevator with her. But my niece was with us, so in my mind, my niece is a nurse. I said, if I pass out on her, she can revive me. But so we went up to probably the fifth floor. And, but here's the thing, she did ride back down with us. So we were like, got on the elevator, and man, when we got down to that first floor, I was in her lap. Hey, she told me, she said, baby, you ain't got to worry about you know. But I just wanted to share with y'all just a little quick thing, because the most that I can remember about her is that she taught me the way that I should go. She learned me, even I'm talking about a woman that would work hard, even when I would get out there, didn't know what I was doing in the garden. My mom said, get out of that garden. She said, no, leave that boy alone. He got to learn. And so that's what I say, one of the most things that she taught me. Young kids, please listen to this in mind. She taught me, Shadi, your name will go further than you ever go. Now, it's one thing she ever instilled, if you was around, she talked to you about your name. And I tried, once I got older, I tried to have a good name. And I lived my life before my kids with a good name. Most of y'all, a lot of y'all may not know, but it's quite a few of you know, on last year, I lost a 17-year-old son. And I shared with them, I always talk with them about a good name, because your name will go further than you ever go. And I tell my daughter when she hears something, you know, because we say we got different sides of the chamber, I don't know, but nonetheless, it's quite a few that ain't here that I know. And when they have a family unit, it's different from ours. So when my daughter hears certain things, she'll say, Dad, they can't be on our side of the family. I said, well, baby, they probably ain't. Because I instilled in them that try to keep a good name. So y'all pray for me and my family. We love all y'all.